Welcome to the B-Side Word. We are a group of friends from around the world where we share our thoughts and opinions on interesting articles. I am Devin and I'm here with Emma.
Hola.
I'm here with Alexander.
What's up?
And I'm here with CJ.
Hello.
How is everyone?
Good, thank you.
How are you, Emma? You good?
I'm pretty good.
How are you, Alexander?
Oh.
Yeah, just cut you off.
Wonderful.
How are you, Alexander?
Absolutely wonderful, Dev.
That's great. CJ?
So.
So. That's a new
The
way.
life
Like
of a sports fan.
Yeah.
So.
So.
Trying
to get the vibe for the podcast, you know, lighthearted. So.
Okay, guys,
Yes.
this kind of blew my mind a little bit. So, first article. In Japan, Tokyo, they...
Where was that?
There's only one stop. They have introduced toilets, not just any toilets, toilet blocks.
What do you mean? They introduced it?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure toilets have been around the world.
Well, not these type. They have introduced transparent toilets to their public park areas. So, or not just necessarily parks, but they've got, if you have a look, if you Google Tokyo transparent toilets, or just look in the article, they're multicolored see-through glass cubicles, right? So you're outside and you can see right through all of them. Right.
I'm not sure I want to get arrested.
Now, they've been created by an architect, Shigeru Ban, and some other designers. But basically, when you sit down, they go opaque. So no one can see you doing your business. But it allows you to look in before you go in. Number one, to check if there's anyone in there. For safety, for women.
Yeah.
Specifically, to check if there's anyone in there, and then to see how hygienic and clean it is, basically.
Oh, okay.
So you can look in and go, oh yeah, looks all right.
Yeah.
Or, not going in there.
First thing, safety for women. If you're going in there and you're locking it and it goes, you can't see through anymore, that's no longer safe, correct?
No, it's safe because you can see that there's no one, and then you walk in and you close the door and there's still no one. Because there's people around, right?
Yeah. They're saying so that no one's hiding on the other side of the door.
Yeah,
CJ.
like you can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like saying, this is Tokyo, right? Isn't Tokyo meant to be extremely safe?
So
No.
So Tokyo is generally Tokyo's generally safe, considered a safe city. However, there's been incidents in the city where attacks on women have been happening in toilet blocks, like on the rise a little bit. And their toilets are generally more hygienic than other places too, but there's still a bit of a...
Alex, what stories have you heard?
Yeah, because you were like creepy, like, ooh.
Ooh, no.
Safety for women
Hell
in
no.
Japan specifically.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this, but I think this was before pandemic, like just before it came out on social media about how men treat women, especially in public spaces over there. Like, there's videos of them on trains. They're creepy, like super creepy. I mean, like they're staring down women, no apology. Yeah. Like they're confining them into corners, like, and the women are visibly uncomfortable. Like it's apparently, I can't remember all the details because it was quite a while back, but it seems to be quite a rampant problem over there.
Right.
The safety of women, particularly, is quite a big thing.
Interesting.
Like,
Because I already always thought that it was a relatively safe place. But so, in comparison to other public toilets, hygiene and stuff from around the world, they're fairly hygienic. But the stereotype in Japan is that they're dark, dirty, smelly, and scary. So
the toilets are?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about something else.
No.
Okay.
So
for the people. Like,
yeah.
like,
I thought. Oh.
So far, they've only implemented not very many, but they're going to start popping up sort of all around. And then at night, it like lights up Like they say, they
Christmas
light
tree.
up like lanterns in the dark,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Attract them like flies or the mosquitoes.
I actually think it's a really cool thing.
Mm.
I agree. Just cut all the perverts' willies off, and you problem solved.
CJ, have you been to the public toilets around our area?
Why would I go to the public toilets
do
in
you
your
mean?
area?
No, in the Parramatta area. Sorry.
Yeah.
The ones that you open up the door and then music sounds.
What?
It's like the classical music.
Where's
Yeah.
this?
In Parramatta, there's all this
Yeah.
still stainless steel cubicle. It opens up, touchless and all that kind of stuff. You sort of wave your hand. And then when you get in there, they go, you have 10 minutes to do your business.
What?
And it's like, and then you feel like you're in this capsule. And it goes, it's like, I wouldn't say Mozart, but it's some sort of classical music.
Yeah.
So that you can focus on your business.
What the?
And then you leave. You feel,
Invigorated.
Have the lights
Not-
turned
not
off on you
invigorating.
yet?
hey?
Have the lights turned off on you yet?
No. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Oh, I've had the lights turned off because I was too still.
Wait, is it a capsule? So just for. So it's just one cubicle type
Yeah,
thing.
one cubicle.
So
Where
I was
are
like,
they?
I was like waving my hands in the air. Like, come on.
So that same thing happened to Dev when I was about to push out my first baby, and he was in the toilets and it was pitch black.
It was pitch black.
And he couldn't see.
It is the worst trying to wipe your ass on pitch black. You don't know where the
Okay.
toilet paper is, and you don't know where your ass is. Everything's
Just for
like,
curiosity, how did you do it?
huh?
Wait. When you wipe your ass, are you watching?
No, but
Wait,
like you
what?
sort of can, like you got
He said he
physical
doesn't know where his
space.
ass is when the lights are off.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be maybe trickier.
It is tricky because you don't know where you don't know where everything is.
You don't want to touch the toilet.
Yeah. So like I had it, and then I sort of put the tissue on my back and on one bum cheek, and then I went into the bum cheek and then wiped up.
Hold on.
I used this as a
Thanks for the
guide.
detail.
You didn't know where your bumhole was?
That's what we were just discussing. We were just discussing that.
It's never moved in 30-something years, mate.
No, but haven't you guys done that test? Or didn't we do it on the podcast where you can touch your nose, but then when you try and close your eyes
No,
and
that was
do
on
it.
the other podcast.
Ooh, I did it. But apparently it's harder. Apparently it's harder. Maybe that wasn't the test. Something like that. I'm not sure. But like,
I just wanted to drop this one in just because
Yeah.
I found it quick. About a bit more specific detail on the Japan safety thing for
Oh,
women.
awesome.
So this is an article, but I'll just read a couple pieces saying Japan is a safe country, an anthem proudly sung by many Japanese people and expats. If you live in Japan, you can reserve a seat in Starbucks by leaving your laptop. And then it goes on and talks about stuff, and then it says, and if you're a woman, expect to be harassed on a train while onlookers watch silently. And if you go to the police, just know there are chances a criminal will face no punishment whatsoever. Japan is such a safe place that women-only train cars are needed to escape the shikan, perverts who grope women during rush hour. So,
Whoa.
Yeah.
There you go. What are
was
they
that?
called? What are they called?
Shikan, Chikan.
Not
I was gonna say, is that-
not Chaka Khan. Not Chaka
Chaka
Khan.
Khan.
It's Shikan.
Is that all over Japan?
Chikan?
Or was that Tokyo, or was that?
It wouldn't be in the regional areas.
I haven't read the whole article.
Yeah.
Just found
Yeah,
it. But
probably mainstream
I knew-
as well, mate.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I just know it's
creepy
a thing
little
there, but
buggers, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think it's just a thing that is pretty much like like they know it's happening, but then as it said, it suggests like people. We just have this globally notion that it's a safe
Yeah.
place, so that's what we spread.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
On
safe
Lonely
place.
Planet.
Even though I don't know if any of us have ever been there, but I haven't.
I haven't. Your sister has.
Yeah, my sister has.
And
And my mum has.
Oh, has she?
Yeah, they went together.
Yeah, I think if you're traveling as a partnership or whatever, it's probably different because no one's going to hassle
Like
you.
Lord of the Rings. A fellowship.
I was going to say, can you imagine like,
Wait, did that sound odd?
like if I had a partner and they were like trying to creep her out, then you have me looking back at them like this?
Yeah, they're not going to do much.
Who do you think will be more creeped out, them or her?
Lonely Planet says it's a relatively safe country for women travelers, though perhaps not quite as safe as some might think. Crimes against women are believed to be widely underreported. The best advice is to avoid being lulled into a false sense of security.
Yeah.
Pause the podcast.
Okay, if you are listening on your phone, pick it up right now. Go onto your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, get us at the B-Side Word. And did you know that we actually record these with video as well? You can find us on YouTube, again, at the B-Side Word. And we would love it if you subscribe. I can't even speak. Subscribe.
Hey, yeah,
there we
that's
go.
the
And if
remix.
you want, you can leave us some comments. We love to engage. And you know what? Let me ask you this. If you do follow us on any of these already, what is it you would like to see from us? Leave us some comments. Let us know.
Oh,
What he said.
What he said. Subscribe.
I can't say the word for some reason.
Subscribe.
Unpause the podcast. I got two, one question and one fact. Do you know the inventor of the flush on the toilet? Do you know his name?
No.
Yeah.
What?
If it's what you think,
Emerald Flushable.
If it's what I think you might say, I might have just learned this week that he's not the inventor for it.
Oh,
but
really?
He might not say that. So
Thomas Crapper?
Thomas Crapper. It's not him.
It's not him.
What?
So this
for
old
some
guy.
reason, I'm at my parents' house and we're watching a thing about toilets. Don't ask me why. Haven't got a clue. It's on the TV.
Oh,
What's the chances, though?
We are not
Because
going to
told me,
judge
so I just
while
told
you
me.
can see us.
hey.
Said we're not going to judge him while he can see us. But as soon as he leaves, boy, are we going to judge him.
So it's not
Talk
Thomas
about watching
Crapper.
a shit show.
So it's not Thomas Crapper.
Did you feel drained afterwards?
I was
He's
waiting to see if you
waiting
had
for
any
an
more in him.
interjection.
But it's again, I wasn't paying too much attention because not exactly my type of entertainment. But apparently
You were
he's just
flush
the
with
one
interest.
he's the marketer. He's the genius marketer of it, but he wasn't actually the inventor.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
it got associated with him.
All right. I guess you want that
Very
guy to be,
interesting.
because then I was hyped about this, but oh.
1 minute warning.
Also, I got another thought. People that go, so when you let's say, Aussies go or English people go to the Philippines, they're called expats.
Yeah.
But if Filipinos come to Australia or England, they're called immigrants.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Did you know that?
Say it again, sorry.
If an Aussie or an English person goes to the Philippines, they're called expats. But if you go from the Philippines to Australia or England, you're called immigrants.
Technically, you'd
Yeah.
still be an expat, but
Yeah,
But they're never called expats, are they? You don't
on
come
the
back
But
and
they
go,
wouldn't be an
on the
expat.
Filipino side,
no, you can't be an
there'll be
expat.
expats.
wait, aren't the expats the people that work there?
No. Expats is if you're from a country and you're living somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So on the Philippine side, the Filipino people that migrated to Australia,
Yeah.
there will be
They would call
expats
them
in the
expats.
Philippines.
Yeah, but when
So
the
according
the
to
Aussies that are in
according to the people in the Philippines, if we moved there, we would be immigrants. But according
Yes.
to us, we'd be expats.
Yeah.
Yes.
is that how it is?
So it's the perspective side. It's whatever
Are you
side
sure?
you're seeing
Yeah.
it from.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways, I thought that was
So if I move to England, I'm an immigrant in England, but I'm an expat in Australia.
hang on, let me look this up.
no.
Does expat stand for expatriotic? Because
Yeah.
that's just what I
Yeah.
told myself.
Yeah. That's what it means.
No, it doesn't. It stands for expatriate. Not expatriotic.
Oh, yeah, but sorry. Yeah, he's not
Expatriates.
You added eotic.
Yeah, okay, I see what you've done there. So,
Expatriate.
a person who lives outside their native country.
He's an expat.
What's an immigrant?
A person that lives outside their native country.
Ah,
Depends on the
An
perspective.
immigrant is a
No.
person living in your country that's not from
Yeah.
there.
Wait.
wait.
So
Say
it's-
that again. Say that again.
Okay. Emma is an English expat.
I take.
No, she's an
I'll tell you
immigrant.
what.
No.
I've got these- I think I've got the easiest way.
Alexander's perspective. For us, she's an immigrant.
Oh.
Do you know? So you know immigration and emigration.
Yes.
Nah.
So immigration is from the perspective of where they're coming to.
Yeah,
Emigration is from the perspective of where they're leaving from.
right.
So when you emigrate, you're an expat. When you immigrate, you're an immigrant. So if you're coming in, immigrant. If you're leaving, emigrant, expat.
Ah.
You understand?
I don't know, because I've never heard.
Okay,
I've
it's just
never
another
heard.
here,
word
here,
for
here.
emigrant.
Here's the
because your
semantics.
R was not very convincing.
Because I've never heard Filipinos call the people that come to the Philippines immigrants. I've called them. They've only called them expats.
Who?
No, but the Philippines that came, people that came from the Philippines. What did I call them? What did I call your mum and dad?
Mum and dad.
Okay,
They're expats.
here.
What, all
According to the
Filipinos?
Philippines.
Immigrants
sure?
are usually defined as
Yes.
people who have come to a different country in order to live there permanently, where expats move abroad for a limited amount of time or have not yet decided upon the length of their stay.
Ah, see,
Ah.
it's not. It's not what you said. You convinced me. I was like about to like go into a debate. Going, nah, I'm quoting CJ. CJ's
Telling me quote on CJ.
verbatim. He sold me.
So do expatriates not give up their citizenship? Is that like part of it
No.
or something?
Yeah.
Because I think that was like a big thing with Brexit. They were saying, because there's a lot of expats in like Spain and stuff like that, and they're saying that then they would have to get their residency there
Right.
if they want to stay there.
Right.
So maybe that, I don't know if there's a legal death break
I
between the
don't
two as
know.
well. or not.
Anyway, mine was just from BBC, the BBC Work
I
Life
just saw that now.
website.
Yeah. I just saw it now.
But they're racist in the BBC, so don't worry about it.
Are they? Yeah. See, you got me
Anyway,
again,
let's-
CJ.
let's-
I'm going to
Let's
another
spin
debate.
Let's spin this back.
Yeah.
These toilets.
Yeah.
So, you're
yeah.
sitting in this park, right?
Yeah.
And you know you have awareness, but you're just doing with your own stuff. You're in your own business, and then this pink glass thing goes opaque in the corner of your eye, and it's just whatever. Like you're not paying any mind. And then the moment you see the transparency flip back, you just see like caking of things all over the walls.
What? What's
Just
over
think,
the
like, 'cause
walls?
the cleanliness, the hygiene part that they're talking about, right? Like, it's got to be as soon as you flip that switch back to not opaque, the transparent side, that everyone would immediately be able to see that you've made the mess because it would have been perfectly clean.
But wait, but
yeah.
listen,
Oh,
what?
no, I don't like that.
No, wait. What are you? He said caking of the walls as though someone smeared their stuff all over the walls.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a regular occurrence.
Oh, it got public bathrooms. It's a thing.
Oh, it is.
horrible.
in the right
Horrible.
public bathroom, it's a thing.
Like
Yeah,
a regular
it's
occurrence.
Horrible,
thing.
man.
Regular.
Yeah.
There's some public toilets I refuse to go to. Like if the job is near there and they go the toilet's around the corner, I go no.
Those
I'm not going in there.
Those toilets on the way to Queensland,
Yeah,
the Dunnies, whatever.
yeah. They were
Oh,
horrible.
I couldn't even breathe.
I couldn't.
I've been to a dunny. I've opened the door and I've just turned around.
Can
and
you give?
closed it and went,
Can you
I
can you
can't.
give a definition of dunny? Because we're like we're
I
worldwide.
have no idea what you're on.
We're worldwide. People won't understand dunny.
Define Dunny.
bathroom
Thank you.
shitter?
It's an under. Oh no! In Scotland, it's an underground passage or cellar.
It's an underground
But
passage,
in
right?
in Australia,
You just don't want to go down that
it's a
passage.
loo.
You just don't want to go down
Yeah,
that passage.
I was gonna say some of the stuff I've dropped off there have gone down the underground passage.
Tell us about that story. So you were in the dunny, and then what happened?
No, it was a BP. I think at
Don't give specifics.
We're not doing this.
Glendenning.
What is our obsession with poop on this podcast? How
It's
do we
just-
always end up here?
I don't know.
We get down
You
to
were the one that was talking about smearing.
Yeah, man.
And
It's all your
caking.
fault.
I'm
You're
just
always
talking about the
talking.
logic of this hygiene nonsense.
You're always talking shit. That's what.
I think that's it.
Because I could just imagine, like, especially like when it's not even your fault and like it clogs and you're like, I can't, because you're in a public bathroom. There's not the equipment to deal with it. So I
Please.
just can't do anything.
that.
You
What
flip
you're
that switch.
what
and now
you're
there's just
saying?
like,
What you're saying, Alexander? I've lived through it. That's why I had flashbacks. I had flashbacks at
Deb's
Heathrow.
traumatized.
At Heathrow.
Like he brings this up yearly, I think.
Think I
Clogged up
don't think
Heathrow.
I can show my face there ever again. I don't think they'll have they'll have a photo of me and they go, this guy when
But
he
it
comes
wasn't
back.
even you.
I know.
yeah.
That's the thing. It wasn't
That's
even
fine.
me.
Shitzilla.
I should have realized right when there was a line and no one went in. I was like,
I've
when
done
you
that.
find that parking and then you go, oh, like a, oh, you go and you go,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
Do you remember that song on YouTube, Chocolate Rain?
Chocolate
Yeah.
rain. That kid. What was his name?
Isn't it Purple Rain?
Nah. Chocolate Rain. Mate.
Chocolate Rain was this. That was one of the earliest viral videos.
Yeah.
Chocolate Rain.
Emma, let's put it on. I want CJ to hear it.
Has he
Can you
never
look
heard it? He has to see it as well, because
He will not.
It's a whole different experience when you see it.
It is. It is. Are you looking it up?
Ready? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I forgot he's so young.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. A baby born will die before the sin. Chocolate rain. The school books say it can't be here.
Oh, CJ, feel it, bro. Feel it.
I am.
Now show him a picture.
He put writing on it, said, "I moved away from the mic to breathe."
Where is he now? I need to know.
We have
What's
to do
going
an-
on with his
Where
life?
is he now?
He's in Austria, Saiga came through.
He is.
Tay Zonde,
Yeah.
original song by Tay Zonde.
He is doing voiceovers, and I think he's doing some cartoon voice acting as well.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
A lot of sense.
So I sent that.
Not much dollars, but cents.
I sent that to a mate, right? And I said, "Listen to this. This guy's before his time. He talks about real stuff, you know." And my mate listened to it, and he goes, "I will never get those 3.5 minutes back ever again."
But that was, do you remember? That was 2007.
They're one of the
I'm
rich.
saying it's early days of viral
Do you know what?
videos.
I've never been so happy I missed something in my life.
You say that. I feel kind of like I'm in a special clan when, like, knowing of the original viral videos on the internet. It's like a special moment in history.
It is. Like,
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain.
I think it was deep. The message is actually deep. I'm not kidding. Like, he has a deep message there. It just gets lost in, like, everyone thinks.
Oh, the song is about racism.
Yeah.
And yet he was memed so hard.
He had a
Hold
deep
on.
message in there.
How was Chocolate Rain about racism?
You
I
have to
think we'd
listen
have
to
to
the
do a lyric
lyrics.
breakdown.
There's a
of
lot
the,
of.
Siege.
I think there's a lot of analogies and
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not like people are raining down from the freaking sky.
Sorry.
No, here we go.
Someone else commented what I said as well. Put in the writing, "I move away from the mic to breathe in." Because he moves away like... Oh, I love him. I love Tay. Oh, good.
Tay,
I
if you're
can't believe
listening,
you just remembered
We'd love to
that.
have you on.
Chocolate rain.
All right, quick go around. Everyone's best impression of a chocolate rain.
All right, here we go. You want to go first, then?
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain.
Ready?
Yeah.
Chocolate rain.
Okay.
I had to move away from the mic to breathe.
Can't see. Let's hear it.
Chocolate Rain.
He sounds so Aussie. Chocolate rain.
Chocolate Rain.
Oh, come on, Alexander.
Oh, I'm dying.
Chocolate rain.
Ooh. Alexander's done a dab.
He dabbed to breathe.
Dabbed to breathe.
Oh my goodness. first word that comes to mind when you just think of Blockbusters?
Mm.
Oh,
Yellow and blue and the big sign.
yeah. Sorry, and I
Going,
mean,
going there on a Friday night to look at what's
Yeah.
just been released to pick up
Yeah.
and watch.
Fees.
fees.
Yeah.
I always
never
return them on
return
time.
those things on time. Never.
How about the rewind?
Oh,
Be
yeah.
kind.
Yeah.
Be kind.
be kind.
Rewind.
That was $1. That was $1 charge if you didn't rewind.
Yeah.
Oh man. Have you ever tried rewinding manually?
No.
That takes so long.
Did you have
Oh.
Did you buy the rewinder? Like
It was just built into the.
Yeah. Why would you manually?
What do you mean?
no.
What
The
kind of
rewinder.
crappy
There was.
VCRs did you guys have?
I never.
No,
used,
like if I forgot.
I never
and
used to rewind on the VCR. We used to take out the VCR, put a new movie in to watch, and we'd have this separate gadget to rewind it.
No
Yeah,
way.
and it
You
was in the
had,
shape
you had
of a
what the
car.
shops have then.
Yeah. CJ, did you
No.
have that?
Nah. I could wait the 30 seconds to rewind it before I put the
It
next
wasn't
movie on.
30 seconds. It didn't take 30
Only
seconds.
like
to
a minute or.
Nah.
wasn't
Nah.
long.
It was like ages. You had to go back through the whole movie. It was like 2 hours.
2 hours.
No. What?
But nostalgia, right?
Yeah, nostalgia.
So,
Can I say I never went to
Yeah.
Blockbuster. I went to Video Easy.
wait, ever?
Don't
I don't
have
think
that.
so.
Yes, you did.
Because we
There
had
was one in
loyalty.
I used
Maryland.
to
had
always
loyalty
go
card.
Blockbuster.
That was Video Easy.
The one in
we
We
Maryland?
only had
Always
Blockbuster, didn't we, Emma?
We went to Blockbusters.
right.
Yeah.
I used to go there like every Friday, maybe two
Yeah.
times a week.
Yeah.
Our Blockbuster where we grew up was really small, actually. And I remember the
Tiny.
floor was old and creaky.
Mm.
But,
And it turned
No.
into a flower shop.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
CJ, can I ask you?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you went past
What?
X-rated videos, did you go
I looked.
quick?
What?
Now, I don't know if I was too short or too naive, but I don't remember us having an X-rated section.
I have
there was
no
a
idea.
section.
There's always.
Would it,
No,
there was
but
always
like,
a section.
when Emma says ours was small, like she's not lying. It was very small.
Oh, okay.
It was really small. I mean, like, I think it was probably the size of this room, but a different
Oh,
shape.
come on! The size of this room. What were the videos
No,
just on the outside of the room, outside of the
No,
wall?
dead
No,
seriously, it was.
There
it
was
no,
a-
yeah,
That
the
was my
videos
local
were. The
video
videos
store.
were on the wall on the outside of the room.
Yeah.
There was one shelf in the middle of videos.
Yeah, there was a shelf in the
And
middle
then
with
everything
someone
was
either
around the
side. But it was small. I mean, we were from a small town, but it was amazing to us. We'd walk in and be like, "Ooh, cool runnings!"
It's 2000. Cool runnings.
Don't bash our classic. Then.
But alas, we will continue.
Yeah.
That I use that completely wrong, but
Yes,
I just wanted
you
to say
did.
it. I just wanted to say it. I went. We digress. Anyway, no. So all the blockbusters are closed, right?
Mm.
The very last blockbuster that's open in the world.
I want to challenge that.
Oh, okay.
Only because when I went to Spain, now this was 2 years ago, so it could be gone, but
Yeah.
there were Blockbusters while I was there, and I was really confused. I was like, I thought they were out of business. But it went
This
past
is
a few of them.
insane.
So
Wow.
I wonder.
No.
I wonder if this.
Were
I wonder
you-
if this was written by an American, and it's just because it's the last one in America. They've gone. It's the last in the world.
You sounded
No,
like
what
Jeremy
you
Clarkson
saw
there for a
was
sec.
Blockbuster Ole.
I don't know.
What was it?
Blockbuster
Blockbuster Ole?
Blockbuster Ole.
Alexander, why don't you
So
check
it's a new brand.
fact check that part whilst I continue?
All right, go.
But Sandy Harding is the manager of the last, I'll put it in quotations, Blockbuster store on the planet, it says. And it's in Bend, Oregon. Now, she's thinking, well, this is what I don't get. I don't know if it's planned to close down or what, but I think so, especially now in COVID times. But she has basically listed this Blockbuster on Airbnb.
Yes.
And she set it up for a once-in-a-lifetime chance to rent the store and stay for up to 4 people max, stay the night and watch your classics of the 1990 video releases.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'll be a good experience.
You can finally watch all that porn.
So you can basically... I think this is a one-off though. Before she closes down, you you can book one of 3 night stays. So September 18th, 19th or 20th this year.
Yeah.
It can accommodate up to 4 people, and you can just choose whether you just chill and sleep after a movie or do like a full movie marathon. And they've got like a big sofa bed which folds out into
what
a bed.
TV they have.
They have just a flat screen in. Look at the picture, you'll see.
Not the old school one, where it's like the
Box
CRT.
ones. Yeah.
The box ones. They're like the big tube.
You can't tell because it's in an inbuilt entertainment unit.
Oh, you want to go back if you're gonna go.
Look at the picture; it looks pretty old school.
Like 20-inch, like on the wide
20
screen,
inch.
20-inch.
Hold on. In that case, I'm going to bring my glasses.
I think this looks really cool. It says some of the proceeds from the bookings will go to the Humane Society of Central Oregon. But
Wait. I'm getting caught up in the experience, and the TV starts going out, and you got to hit the side. You're like, come on, you piece of shit. But I'm still.
Or the videotape has been twisted somewhere. You get that wrecked footage.
That's right. You got to get
and you know
the
what?
full.
Static as well. When was the last time you saw static on a TV?
Static.
When you get your phone too close to it or about.
It still doesn't even do static anymore.
Wow. But she's also set up an online shop and you can buy commemorative items. But from the inside view of where like the whole nice setup is, it looks really cool. And then there's a picture of the outside view, and it's just like your full like floor to ceiling glass windows, and it's just like, I don't know if they've got blinds for that. I'm not sure.
So is it a Blockbuster? Like, do Blockbuster own it, or is it just something decorated to be a Blockbuster?
No, it's the last
used to be a
Blockbuster. It's an
Blockbuster.
actual. No, it's an actual store.
Blockbusters is franchise.
No, I understand that. That's not what I mean. I just meant this because it's an Airbnb. Like, can I go in there and rent videos? And does a person renting it after then serve me?
No, I think it's about to close down, and she's just done this as a final. She said she wanted to do this as a nod to her, the people that have supported the business for these however many years gone by. Yeah.
It's a sad day when the last Blockbuster.
Do you remember when they said that Blockbuster and all the video stores were closing down?
Years ago.
I did my fact check on this, and apparently Blockbuster came out of Spain, or they announced they were coming out in 2006. So how I saw Blockbusters in 2018, I haven't got a clue. They may have just been. I was in a car. They may have just been like
empty,
just with the things up. Maybe that's what it was. But yeah, it's been a long time, isn't it? Like when you think about
it's sad.
When did
it
they
was
leave?
like
Part of the weekend.
It's when Netflix came about, because Netflix was Blockbuster, but they mailed it to you, didn't they? That was the original Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember when they were in the vending machines?
They still have those.
What?
They still have
DVD
those.
vending
They're still
machine?
Yeah.
Why?
There's one at our local shop still.
Yeah.
Why would you have that now?
Outside the barber.
Obviously, Dev goes shopping a lot.
We used to hire
Yeah.
those, you and I.
What?
And then deliver them back the next day.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
And you go through them and you go, oh, this one, that one, yeah.
Yeah. But Dev is like mind blown.
Well, why would we do? There's like Netflix.
You and I did that.
We did it.
Yes, we used to hire them from
I
there.
think you had your other boyfriend
No.
there. I hate when you go out with the other boyfriend. You don't tell me because you do all this stuff that I'm like, I wasn't there.
It was you and I. But I do miss the video shops because I feel like I miss we never get to take our children out to do that, and like those stuff were fun.
Yeah,
Some of the fun times, yeah.
I mean, I enjoy
minute
taking
warning.
my kids to the library
Yeah.
still. At least they've got libraries
Oh.
still.
Yeah.
And the
not
kids
for
can
long.
go choose a book. Because you can hire DVDs from the library, and they love that too. They're like, oh, DVD.
Because that I remember during school holidays and that, I think on Sunday they had a special. You rent 10, you get one free, right?
Yeah.
And that you'd get 10, and it's like it's a mission for
To
you
get through them.
For, like no,
So
well,
that's a
yeah.
lot.
It's a lot, but you had a week. You had a week, so like
That's
Yeah.
still a lot. That's more than one a day.
you're right.
I don't watch
You're
that.
right.
many
But your
films.
dad would he would religiously go every week to Blockbusters.
Yeah, Yeah.
He'd always be there.
And that's the thing is, like, we'd go to the English, like, we'll go to Blockbusters or Video Easy, and then he'd go to the Filipino store to hire even more movies, right? And then, so, like, we'd have the English pile, and then we'd have the Filipino pile. And I was like, we never watch. We're constantly just changing. That's why we got the rewind thing, because we're constantly
you're like,
just.
I'm on a clock. I'm on a clock.
Yeah.
He's just looking at the clock like, no, not time. Take it out. Let's go.
He's like, Dev, you're on rewind.
Be kind.
Rachel, you put them
Rachel,
in.
you've got the eject. You've got the eject button. We're assembly lining this, making it as efficient as possible.
we got a double VCR headset. So we could put two and just like, so there was no time to waste.
You were like
Fancy
the
schmancy.
CD changes in the car. You were like ahead of your time.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at this, like that whole Blockbuster visiting, going and getting it and watching it and then take it, like that's a whole experience around watching the film that we no longer have.
Yeah.
How many? What do you? Okay.
Because you
prediction
had to
time.
pick wisely.
What do you think will be the next experience that we do where you have to go and engage with that will be brought into the home?
To be honest with you, they're bringing everything into the home these days. Like soon, like Mulan, you can buy it on Disney soon.
It's on there.
Is it already?
Mulan's on Disney Plus.
Oh God.
Or maybe it said coming soon. I can't remember.
What were you
Coming soon. I
thinking,
thought The
Alex?
cinemas probably be next.
What?
Going out to the cinemas, getting popcorn, watching a movie, be able to just do it at home.
You can do that now.
I know, but you won't be able to get the new movies.
You'll be able to get the new.
Ah, so like just release straight to.
Yeah,
Like
straight
home
to
cinema.
your house.
I wonder.
Yeah, and you can buy it.
I don't understand how
ask a
cinemas
question?
still make money. If I'm honest, I haven't got a clue how they make money.
Wait, are cinemas still open right now? That's what I want to know.
No.
Yes. Certain cinemas are.
Because I thought they weren't, but I was wondering because I thought you mentioned something about cinema, and my son was like, "Can you find out, Mum? Can you find out?" And I was like, "So what are they? Have you been? How is it all working now?"
I haven't been, but I'm pretty sure I could buy a ticket today to Bad Boys at Narellan.
Oh, wait, did you check?
I checked because I wanted to see that Tenet movie, whatever it was called.
A friend of mine, I don't know if you know him, Emma, Ryan Johnson. He because of this pandemic, because of that, he and a friend put on they made a drive-in movie for people to come with their car. Like since the pandemic, they've just made one for their town, so that became like their version of going to the cinema there. So they bought like this screen they put up.
Oh, they
The
made
drive-in
their
is still
own.
open.
So they made their own Alexander.
Yeah, they made their own driving. Like
That's pretty special. That's pretty
When I
special.
made it.
I like that.
That's
I
really
like that.
cool.
That's
I
really
think
cool.
the drive-throughs are gonna get bigger now.
I think
Like,
they're already
gonna-
big now. I think they're open.
I think that maybe more will pop up. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. And it's multi-use because you can use them like as a strip club during the day and then as cinema at night.
Oh, okay.
I think
Didn't
we
know
opened
that.
cinemas last week, literally like a week ago today.
Oh, and I
pretty-
just checked.
I'm
Our local
Pretty
one's
sure
open.
cinemas open.
Yeah, cinema's open. They opened in June, I think.
Oh, okay.
The 22nd of August, we can get the Tenet pre-screening at Narellan.
Yeah, but you're not going to the cinemas,
America
are
are
you?
upset about it.
No,
aren't
go
they?
to Hoyt's
'Cause-
Blacktown because it's nicer and it's leather and they can wipe it down better rather than those horrible fabric ones. Like they can
Yeah,
sanitize it better. And it's reclined. Every chair is reclined.
There was-
I agree with you. I agree with you there, right? But no one really goes to the cinema, so it's very quiet.
Yeah.
Last time I watched a movie, there was like me and another bloke,
Yeah.
Oh.
and it was
Was
just
that-
like
was that
just
me?
two people. No,
Oh.
I watched the movie by myself.
Oh.
I did see one this week go viral of a cinema. There was only two people in the cinema. They were in the front row, middle of the front row. Don't know why if you're
Why
the
would
only
you go in
people
the
you'd sit in the
front
front row.
Yeah.
But they were in the middle of the front row, and
Maybe
the
they were
camera
only allowed.
was a heat sensing camera, just because dark cinema movie playing, and the woman was not watching the film. She was facing the other direction. On his lap. And the caption was, "Did you know that we actually have cameras inside these theatres?"
Oh my god. That's insane.
What were they doing?
I think they were just having an intimate conversation. She just had to get right to his ear to whisper. But I just thought that was a really bold move. I was
going to say she was pole dancing.
Yeah, pole dancing.
Maybe the exhibitionist. Maybe they want.
I've seen that in a nightclub.
What?
Same experience, but the music's going.
Yeah, really?
Like in the main floor of the nightclub.
Not on the main floor. They was sitting down near the bar. She had
near the bar. Clutch
near the bar. Because I noticed as I was getting my drink, I was like,
yeah.
Am I that drunk?
Yeah. Did you tap her on the shoulder? Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Excuse me, miss.
I mean, if you're doing it near the bar, you've got to want to get caught, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're essentially saying, I want everyone who comes into this place to see this.
Yeah.
Because they're going to the bar at one point or another.
That's insane.
And by the looks of it, someone was coming in that place.
Oh my goodness.
Next article.
So, Blockbuster.
Yes.
Blockbuster.
Would you hire a night at the Airbnb?
No.
I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Unless they're
I'm
those
not
giant.
going to Oregon, whatever it is, to go hire a freaking night at the thing.
It's Oregano.
The flight's gonna cost me a fortune.
Yeah.
It's in America,
Yeah.
where the coronavirus is rampant.
Yeah.
Hell no.
How if there was one here?
Yeah, I meant if it was here.
I think the windows are the biggest concern for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd need to know there were like blackout curtains or something.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
imagine
look.
how jealous everyone would be. Like, oh, look at this guy watching movies and eating all the snacks. I'll get pizza delivered.
Yeah, I'd be freaked out to be alone there though. But if there was like 3 other people, it'd be awesome. I love the bed sheets. It's like the old what's that film with Screech?
Oh, Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. It's like Saved by
TV
the Bell
show?
bed sheets.
The TV show, yeah, Saved by the Bell.
Have you heard about Airbnb lately?
No.
And
They're
they're doing?
gone.
What?
Airbnb
Wait,
they're gonna take legal action now against they've banned any leaser, or whatever you want to call them, renter, from allowing more than 15 people or having any kind of party gatherings there, because people have been renting them to have parties during COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, because their things say no parties, please.
Okay,
And I was
at the
thinking
moment with COVID, I have no intention of renting anything to anybody else. Who knows what they got?
Yeah, but some people don't care, Siege.
Yeah, because there was that massive party in
It must be Americans.
somewhere.
Oh no! Apparently, this is a big thing in London. When I came back I got off the train last night at around 10:30, and
Do you know
I've got
what
my
it is? A
headphones
lot,
on
a lot,
listening
a lot
to
of
music.
Americans have migrated to London, and now they're making new guys.
expats.
Expats.
But yeah, I had music on in my headphones, and I could still hear this thumping music, and I was like, "What?" And the thing is, where I live near a school, and it sounded like it was coming from the school. I was like, "What?" And I realised it was behind it. But yeah,
Wow.
massive party going on last night in London. People-
Wait, but
well,
did you hear the police?
Did
Did
I?
anyone? Yeah.
Did I what?
Hear the police.
Did anyone dob them in?
Dob him in? No.
Did anyone snitch?
Oh, I don't know if anyone else did, but I didn't. I said, I had a bad run-in yesterday coming down the escalator in London. Now, bearing in mind, I don't know how escalators.
You and escalators, because the last story was about that guy who was watching you and then he stole the stuff and then ran off.
Oh yeah. But so I'm on this escalator. Bearing in mind, obviously, social distancing situation we're in. Escalators typically, you stand on the right, you can walk on the left.
Yeah.
Now, if you do that, clearly you're not social distancing. In fact, you're doing the opposite because you're going past as many people as possible. So when I get on the escalator, I just stand in the middle of it. I'm not you can see where I am.
Why are you in the middle?
In the middle of the step. So I'm not to the right, I'm not to the left, I'm in the middle of the step. So if someone's trying to walk, it's very painstakingly obvious I'm not trying to let them go past.
But
not
why?
Because I don't want them walking past. I don't want them having the idea to walk past me. So if they
But
see
I thought
me,
it's like an unspoken rule.
No, because of social distancing.
no, because
he's
of social
saying that
distancing, Emma.
he doesn't want people to go past him.
Okay.
Because then he could just like easily, like if there's 4 people on there, pass it to one person, to another person, to another person while they're going past. So he's saying...
So
Anyways, continue.
Yeah, I stand in the step and this guy came down and he just like walked into my back and I just didn't move. He's like, move. I said, it's a pandemic, mate. I'm not moving. And he just shoved me to the side. Now, I let him go. I did say, dickhead, out loud. But I let him go. I wanted to push him down the escalator. Just as like karma for him. Just like, what, first of all,
Wait,
don't
can I
start
just get-
altercations with people you don't know. You don't know. I could be a psycho for all you know.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're a
it's
little
just
bloke.
I was going to say, how tall was he?
he wasn't tall, but he was, I think the best way to describe him, he would have been an amazing hooker in rugby. He was a
So
No,
big,
it's my
big.
size.
Staunch.
big, yeah. But yeah, obviously he's overconfident with his not caring of social distancing and all that. But I don't know, that like people like that just irritate me so much, so much.
That's crazy.
So public service announcement: if you're in public spaces, please obey social distancing rules.
100%.
Please.
Please.
Oh, okay. Get it. Yes.
Please.
Just give me a second.
Is that
A bit nuts, but quite funny.
is that our last last article?
Yeah.
Are we going to say goodbye now?
Yeah.
Nah.
Why? You don't want to say goodbye?
No.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you
for
guys.
Those articles.
You're not welcome.
That's about it for us.
That is another episode of the B-side word done and dusted for another week.
Yeah.
We have given our best. I hope you enjoyed it. We will come back next week with more energy, more articles, more thrills, more dilemma, more arguments. But for now, that is goodbye.
We out.
Peace.
See
What do you
ya.
think we are, Jerry Springer?
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Baby.
Your baby.